skills, but here we are with Fallout 3. Basically the gist of what I want to do over the next few streams before finally, I promise, I swear, I will finish all of the other things I've started. But what I'm interested in at the moment is open world sort of horror game design, or how horror design and RPG design collide. So what I wanted to do, I was reminded of Point Lookout the other day when I was writing a talk, and what I wanted to do, we'll see what Point Lookout is like at a low level on hard difficulty. How intimidating is it going to be, that kind of thing. What I'm also interested in doing is just approaching it at a very low level. So the only thing that I have done so far, I went to the school and I grabbed some more fitting armor for ourselves. I'm also trying desperately to remember how to play this game on a controller. It's been a very long time, but what we're going to do is immediately go to Point Lookout. So Point Lookout is a bit of DLC and expansion for Fallout 3 back in 2008, and I remember 2008, and it feels like it shouldn't be as long ago as it is, but I've also not modified the game at all, so we're running just a vanilla Fallout 3, and I wanted to see sort of the principles of their game design and see like how are these sort of, I guess, early big first-person open-world RPGs dealing with directly injecting horror elements or horror enemies or design or environment into the game itself, which generally doesn't necessarily support horror. It supports power fantasy, and of course there can be a lot of overlap. Like Resident Evil famously has the scale of very powerless to very powerful, but what I want to look at is Fallout today over the next few streams, and I want to see whether Point Lookout is actually any good, because goodness knows I can't remember.
Are you going to Point Lookout? I need your help.
Yeah, no, sure am.
My daughter stowed away on the Duchess Gambit a few weeks ago, and I've been worried sick ever since. I haven't heard anything from her, but if you're going there, could you look for her? Please, I'll do anything to help.
Yeah, no problem. Well, maybe we'll start nice and we'll become jaded as this little bit of DLC goes on. I don't imagine I'll play any more Fallout 3 after this, but we'll start good, and then as it goes on, we'll be like, oh, okay. Because we're just fresh out of the vault. That's what happens at the start of Fallout 3. You're fresh out of the vault. You haven't experienced anything truly bad yet, necessarily. Can't promise anything, but I'll look for her.
Oh, bless you. Her name is Nadine, and she left a couple of weeks ago. Said she wanted to see the world. Silly little thing that she is. That Tobar said he dropped her off at Point Lookout, but who knows what's happened to her since then. I don't know if you can convince my little Nadine to come back, but just give her this note from me, would you?
Yeah, do you know anything about Point Lookout, first of all?
Only that it's where Tobar gets those punga fruits he sells off. Must be making a good profit off of them, too. I hear rumors the place is full of swamps and killer plants, but I don't know about all that.
And yeah, what about your daughter? Any other information?
She's about your age, and when she left, her hair was dyed bright orange. You shouldn't have any problem recognizing her. She told me she wanted to go find her fortune.
What if my character was 60 years old?
But I thought it was too dangerous. I should have known better than to say that. The moment I told her she couldn't go, it was just a matter of time before she ran off.
Cool, well, I need to be going.
Please, find my daughter.
Yep, no, I heard you the first time, don't worry. What have we got in here? Pre-war money. Oh, nice, a nice outfit for us to go walking in. feel like we'll take any weapon that we can get. So it's been a long time since I've been to Point Lookout. I would say at least 10 years. So I have got no idea really what's in store other than a few basic plot point beats.
We're just back from Point Lookout.
And I remember
It won't be long before we set off again. Interested?
I remember very vividly the initial area that you land in, this old abandoned jetty with a Ferris wheel and that kind of thing. Dad taught me never to accept rides from strangers. But no, I might be. What's so special about this place, Point Lookout, that I ran all the way across the map immediately just to get here?
You look like a woman who's been around the wastes.
Thank you.
So I'll cut right to it. In Point Lookout, you'll find fresh-grown food, mysterious locales, and treasures as of yet unlooted. But keep your wits about you, because there's more than a few exotic critters and inhospitable locals. So stay here if you're too dainty to rough it.
No, we can do that. Yeah, no, it's a nice boat. You must have seen a lot of places with it.
You should have seen her back in her heyday. Why, we traveled up and down the coast from the Commonwealth to the Broken Banks.
Wow.
Good times, but these days she's not fit to take out to the coast. Too many spouts ready to drown her and too many critters looking for lunch. But the Point Lookout run is good enough for now. We've got a sweet deal ferrying cargo and the occasional traveler.
He seems trustworthy. Tell me more about Point Lookout. I'd love to know more.
Down south, this side of the bay, there's a soggy strand of beach called Point Lookout. Oh, it's got it all. Ruins of ancient pleasure towns, mysterious swamps bristling with treasure, and all practically untouched by outsiders. But if you're curious, I could offer you a ride over to that faraway land. For a nominal fee, of course.
No, that's a girl named Nadine caught a ride in your ship. Any idea where she is?
Ah, Nadine. Sprightly little tomboy with more curiosity than common sense, that one. Caused so much trouble on the trip that I probably would have thrown her overboard if she hadn't reminded me of myself at her age. Haven't seen her since we hit land at Point Lookout. But knowing her, I'll bet she's gotten herself in plenty of trouble.
Well, yeah, I'd like to buy a ticket.
Now, I'm not normally one to discourage an adventurous spirit, but certain events have convinced me of the value of forewarning. I know you think you're ready for anything, but the threats you'll face in the swamp make those super mutants look like playful puppies. So just be sure you know what you're getting into, okay? You still want to head out to Point Lookout?
Yeah, no, let's do it. I'm not scared of anything.
When a mirelurk is chewing on your guts.
445 caps. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Like, yeah, sell the BB gun, sell the baseball. Blood packs, this useless brass knuckles, this. Just picked up that too. Am I even gonna have enough? Might have to sell everything I've got on me. Even then it might not be enough. Well, you know, I want to buy just a single ticket. So yeah, I'll sell you a few of these, leaving me with basically nothing. So I feel like this is going to be really the authentic survival horror experience. We're coming with basically nothing, which I think should be fun, to be honest. One ticket, the value of which is now 155, because my character is that bad at haggling, just like me in real life. Do I need anything else?
Once you've got a ticket, just head into the cabin and settle in on the cot. We'll be there in no time.
Yes, seems reasonable.
Whenever you're ready, just take a rest on the cot in the cabin.
Thanks. Yeah, in we go. It's time to rest. Do you have anything else around? Should probably equip some weapon. A lead pipe. That ought to do it. Do you mind? What are you doing? You're just gonna watch me sleep? That's not worrying at all. Travel to Point Lookout. Let's go.
Curious about Point Lookout?
Yeah, no, we've been over this, buddy. Okay. Point Lookout is said to be one of the most haunted locations in Maryland, and that's why I've been drawn back to it all these years later. And this is, yes, I remember this. And I remember just how deadly the enemies are. And if I remember correctly, again, it's been a while, the enemies do artificial damage that can't be blocked in any way. So really my task at this point is to scavenge around without engaging in combat with anybody, because I'm sure I'll die in like 2 seconds if anyone actually catches me. But this game, to me, is sort of the epitome of 2008, and the graphics that were around then, this sort of washed out style, right? Very PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era. I'm sure I've talked about this a lot in my pathologic streams. I feel like I have.
Welcome to Point Lookout, my friend.
Thanks.
The trip was fine. The weather's nice and damp, and everything out there looks pleasant as ever. Looks like nothing's changed since my last visit, except all that smoke I saw on the way in.
Should I be worried? Yeah, what's over there?
Oh, nothing much. Just old Calvert Mansion. Just a huge abandoned estate teeming with who knows what opportunities for profitable scavenging. You know, nothing much.
Seems reasonable.
I know I said Point Lookout was perfect for treasure hunters, but it's a rare day when you get a beacon like that.
Well, any place you recommend in Point Lookout other than this mansion?
Depends what you're looking for. If you need supplies, head to the shop over at the end of these docks. Convenient, and I get caps for referring you. If you need a place to stay, there's an old motel further into town. The beds there are still pretty soft, even if it's because they're full of lice. And if you're looking for some hunting, there's a fella named Plick who runs a club out in the northeast. Strictly for high rollers, though.
Well, I don't have any money, so
Good travels to you.
I really hope you've sold me the right place here, Tobark. It's not a heck of a lot going on otherwise. Is there anything I can take? I can't go into the engine room just yet. Okay, well, he's going up there. This will save our game, and yeah, have a look around. It's a wild punga fruit. Old popcorn box. I think someone would have cleaned that up by now. Litterers. So yeah, this was the area that I remember when someone says Point Lookout was just this haunted locale of this abandoned boardwalk and all of the things here. Okay, so that's how we sneak. And then as we get further and further away from the ocean, it's just all that we're left with is the haunting wind whistling through these abandoned streets. So I can't remember if there are any mutants around here, but I do remember just really, there's a lot of Bethesda stuff. I think they do that initial setup of the area very well. Like you want to explore. I think it's just this you're inherently engaged. I'll take those. I can just sell them. How do I see my character? There we are. So we immediately went native and killed a bunch of raiders and took their clothes. So we're currently just wearing arc welder face mask just because we can. Take it we can't restore power to this. He said. Okay. So let's keep having a look around. Yeah, we do have this. It just has this very haunted feel to it. I think haunted is the right word. This is my favourite word after all. Haunted and hauntology. And it's what I'm, interested in interrogating. I think this, this nostalgic idea. I mean, even in New Zealand, there are boardwalks and places like this, even if not obviously as well established or steeped in this particular kind of Americana, but nonetheless.
Move along, please.
House of Wares. Someone here?
Well, hello there, young traveler.
Hi.
The fates had told me that I would receive a visitor today. But I'm being rude. I am Madame Panada, and this is Madame Panada's House of Wares.
Cheerful place you got here?
All things a traveler needs, I am here to provide. Bullets, stim packs, armor, weapons, junk. If you need it, Madame Panada has already anticipated your need and procured it months ago.
What do we have for sale?
All of Madame Panada's wares are top quality.
A lot of the stuff I feel like I just sold, and not like I have any ammo anyway, so it's good to know that you're here, I guess. I'd totally forgotten about you, that you even existed, so nice to see another friendly face, even if they're just here to help me with consumerism. A mine box, I'll take all those. Search smuggler. What remains of a smuggler? Some armor and another baton. And yes, I don't have any of those, so sneak out from there. So yeah, it's really, this kind of setup is the kind of setup that I think Fallout is made for, and that this initial scavenging is almost the most interesting part of the game, because you're having to make do with very little resources. Something's seen me. What is that? A vicious dog. Several vicious dogs. I'll use my crummy little pipe. I do a decent amount of damage. Don't give very much XP. God, no, I never enjoy doing that. I'll take some dog meat. Okay, that's level 3. I think upgrading, yeah. Melee weapons, repair, and sneak they seem like pretty safe bets. And then also grab, yeah, we'll take Black Widow, I guess. Okay, so that did our health in quite a lot, but we did survive our first little combat encounter here at Point Lookout. So I'll have a look around and see. Homestead Motel. I feel like there was some rooms that we could loot. Average. Maybe I should have upgraded lockpicking. This one's open. Someone here. Queen-sized bed. We can sleep along with them. Locker key. Switchblade. Some money. Coveralls. The more the merrier at this point. Some ammo. Safe house, terminal. Oh, and a stealth boy. Another battery. And yeah, that wasn't. I'll take the hat though. Okay. Welcome to the USA, Dr. Ching. Loaded. Audio saved to user device. Begin transcription. Apologize that I cannot receive you in person, Agent. A Norfolk contact confirms your arrival. How eager the Americans are to believe that a great mind of the people would defect. Our countrymen will herald you as a hero when your work is done. To that end, let us turn to the details of your mission. This room will be your safe house in Point Lookout. Focus initially on playing the American lapdog. Do not arouse suspicion. When it is safe, use the key you were given in Norfolk to open one of the public rental lockers on the boardwalk near the motel. You'll be provided with the password you'll need to access your mission dossier. Okay. So you can follow this old spy's mission. Chinese pistol and a 10mm pistol, either of which will be better than what we currently have. So yeah, slightly safer with the gun again, but I just know I'm going to run out of ammo very quickly. Okay. So, dead mole rat. It's in the office. Hello. This here. Feeling of abandonment is also very crucial, I think, to feelings of haunting. This idea that the past is always there, always manifest, I think comes directly through a lot of these kinds of Bethesda RPGs, where there are these items that have all been placed out very thoughtfully. This kind of ruin exploration allows for a lot of environmental storytelling to be achieved fairly seamlessly as well. Most damage. Yeah. Let's hope this old shotgun still works. And have a little mosey around. See if we can find those lockers, I suppose. So okay. You go in here as well. People's Bank of Point Lookout. Maybe we won't waste anything good on this little fella. Could just get rid of that pretty easily. 2 XP. And then use that to open that. Try that again. Okay. I've forgotten just how bad the quote-unquote iron sights are in this game. Absolutely, he just doesn't look down them at all. I don't know who looked at that and signed off on that. That will always be the question I have about this game. Security updates, installing new security system, voice recognition lock. Kind of such a customer, trigger the silent alarm. Okay, so worried about, yes, the Chinese spy, funnily enough. So yeah, I guess we could open these with something with like a recording of someone's voice, but we don't have that yet.
Welcome to Thinkom.
Password is cheese.
Processing. Voice I. Access.
Okay, can't believe that didn't work. Most of these have already been opened. That's a lot of wine. Okay. Sure, it will be aged to perfection. Is there something in there? Yes, shotgun shell. Okay. Switch back to the shotgun. Open the loan officer's desk. password backup, eh? Excuse me, just 1 second. Just have to answer this. Oh yeah. Okay, what is happening now? My favorite thing is happening where it ceases to work. Can I do anything? Oh my goodness. Just typical. Fallout 3, come on. Even though clicked into it, it looks like it's crashed. That's so fun. Okay, bear with me for just a moment. Have to go and blast our way through those rad roaches again. Will hopefully be the only thing that we have to do. Yep, okay. Just that. And then maybe we'll just, since we know there's shotgun shells in here, we'll just use that. See how good the shotgun actually is. Okay, come on. Alright, yeah. Very effective. Okay. Good to know that it works. And we'll try this instead of the Chinese pistol, maybe. Yeah, okay. Okay, much more effective. Righty-ho. Bottle caps up here for some reason. Who was actually using this as a bottle cap storage area? Who knows? It's like an actual bank, I mean, for bottle caps. Okay, so it's in here. Take all that. And then if I play the note.
The audio password for my box is nevermore.
Okay.
Welcome to
Nevermore.
processing. Password. Access. Processing. Voice ID confirmed. Access granted.
Yep, I
The audio password
One-
for my box is nevermore.
this one. Is that? Right, okay, so it's not a very exciting one. But I guess we'll find others as we explore, and we can come back here and use that to obtain loot. And you know, it kind of relates to a question that has been preoccupying myself for a while, is sort of the legacy of the voice, and something that, you know, continue to, surface, I think, potentially even long after you're dead. And I think it's that quality that gives the voice itself a kind of haunting essence, really. The potential for the voice to be frightening, or upsetting, or to misrepresent a person, is, confronting and, kind of worrying, really, especially in this very indeterminate post-truth era, where even the voice be trusted or held to a standard of authenticity.
Move along, please.
Yeah, we live in a very interesting time, I think, for the voice, and of course how I myself relate to my own voice is a question that I've problematized for myself, and that has been problematized since undergoing
Go to the bank.
social
Use the password.
social transition.
Processing.
The software is configured to recognize only our voices.
Granted.
Okay, the espionage debriefing holotape and a bunch of money. Let's see.
Zhang, as you know, an important Chinese surveillance vessel was lost in American waters. Your mission is to destroy derelict submarine SSN-37-1A before the Americans can recover and analyze it. The recovery location is included in this dossier, and your cover ensures that the Americans will allow you access to their recovery operation. However, you will need an authorization code to trigger the self-destruct sequence. One of our field operatives in your area, Agent Yang, has these codes hidden in a dental capsule, but her current whereabouts are unknown. Locate and rendezvous with Agent Yang, then destroy the submarine. Report to your safe house for
Wonder if she
extraction
was-
information when the mission is complete.
She could have been arrested,
Will
maybe.
the people protect you, Agent Yang.
So yeah, we need to find where Yang was arrested and figure out. Take that too. Figure out where Jang might have. Well, I think that was Jang back there, wasn't it? But resolve this old mission and blow up an old Chinese submarine. And what do we got here? Yay! These guys. So yeah, it does. Game starts with. Well, this area, I mean, starts still with fairly standard low-level enemies, but I do really remember the swamp folk, who are this area's main mutants. I think that's what they're called. They're incredibly difficult to kill. Come here. God, they're annoying. Finally. Waste all my ammo on these bloat flies. Okay, so I think we want to go to the mansion to advance the main story, which is up there and on fire. But yeah, the moment we start wandering out of this initial area is where things become a little bit more dangerous. I'm just gonna save. Again, this is from memory. Though it is still a little bit too easy at this stage, so I'll just bump up the difficulty to the hardest, just to see if that makes any substantive difference. I feel like I'm getting a little cocky considering all we faced are these mutant insects, but still. So yeah, we might be able to see through here one of the swamp folk, and it's best, I think, if we try and avoid them. Yeah, the tracker, so he'll be huge, and you can see even if I somehow landed this shot, I'd only be taking him down a single blip on his health. So yeah, I'd rather avoid fighting any of them, possibly for the entire playthrough, or where it can be avoided anyway, because I know for a fact they're tough and they do really cheap damage. I remember that being a complaint of mine back when I, played it however long ago, 10 years ago, whatever. And there's another type over there, the scrapper. So these enemies are meant to be kind of a play on the hills have eyes, evil inbred family, just with extra layers of fallout radiation plastered over them. And it'll be interesting, to see whether it lives up to my memory of being, is this actually a creepy thing at all, or am I totally misremembering that? Because maybe just the vague impressions I was left with of this DLC were... Okay, I'll come in here and help this stranger. Tribals. Oh. Jeez, there's a lot of them. And I got a lot of health too. You seem, you seem to have it covered. I'll just take this stuff. I'll deal with that. Your cigarettes, I'm sure you didn't need those either. Cigarettes. Oops, no, I didn't. That was the raiders. It's fine.
I don't know who you are, but you need to help me if you want to stay alive.
Sure. What's up?
They've been at it all night. I think they're just about to breach the inner walls. Follow me. I'm going to go check it out.
Cool. Okay, just a lot of weapons. Energy cell. Not a lot of the ammo that I want. Some more assault rifles. You really stocked up well here, but not in any of the ammo I feel like that I need. But I'll take all of those. Any more ammo around the corner or anything? Stim packs. Yeah, it's not as survival oriented as I remember. I was kind of hoping, it was more along the lines of Dead Money, but maybe not. Let's follow him anyway and see what happens, where we end up. Try to use this hunting rifle as my weapon for a little while. And maybe... do I have any... the leather armor. And then, let's lay down the law a little bit. Okay. Where did you go? I was too busy taking all of your stuff. Where did you go? Did you go back in? Are you back inside? I feel like you're back inside and I just wandered outside for no reason. Sorry about that. Okay, where are you? Ah, you're just over here. Sorry about that.
Hey, over here. Found
Oh, I'm terrible. Leave those dogs alone. Go, dog, go. Is that everybody? And I might quickly repair this.
It looks like they're coming in from somewhere upstairs. Hurry, follow me.
Wait, how did they? Oh, okay, yeah. I just, sorry, just gotta drink just a little bit. It's kind of thirsty. Seems clean enough. Character's already gone feral much faster than I anticipated. Okay, I'm coming.
Go through these doors and up the stairs. Find where they are coming in and stop them. I'll be keeping an eye on the cameras down here. Hurry.
You want me, the completely untested stranger who was barely able to shoot straight, to... Yeah, sure. No problem.
What the hell?
Catch. Damn. Okay, very hard is hard. Definitely not a lie. Okay. It's gotta be better.
Hey, over here.
What weapons do I have that I can use that would actually be effective in this scenario? Okay, we'll just retreat for a second. Deal with them. I keep accidentally... Did that not hurt them at all? Let's see, I'm kind of relying on this distraction to deal with them. These dogs are cheating me out of my XP. You're stealing my kills. Damn, you're making me waste my bullets, dude. Come on.
It looks like they're coming
Cut a lady some slack, seriously.
in from somewhere upstairs. Hurry, follow me.
Okay, this time I'm gonna drink out of the sink like a sane person. I think me going feral too quickly, not a good sign of my role playing. I gotta stay consistent. I'm in character. I'm fresh off the boat, fresh out of the vault, just desperately trying to survive, going with the flow. And we'll see if anyone happens to change my outlook on the world. Okay. Prepare a little bit more. So we know that there's enemies coming.
Through these doors and up the stairs. Find where they are coming in and stop them. I'll be keeping an eye on the cameras down here. Hurry.
Okay, so we know they're going to come through this way. And I'm going to be ready for them this time. Got a repaired hunting rifle and we've set down some frag mines, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping it's just a timer thing rather than I have to walk in there thing, because otherwise I'm going to look like a real fool. Hello? You can see them upstairs. Yeah. That helps a little bit. God, there's 4 of them. Okay. We deal with the one in front of us a little bit. Did he lock us in here? Hey. You did. Yeah. Okay, we're feeling a little betrayed. I'm not gonna lie. We're feeling a little betrayed. Surely this kill cam thing is promising. Okay, Okay, critical strike, but still they managed to hit me. Okay, one down. Okay, jab myself with another stim pack. And we still got enough ammo. Oh, this iron sights thing, my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Your tactics are just incredible. Why am I unenlightened, huh? Enlighten me. Come on, let's talk this out. Let's talk this out. How are you still alive? It's almost like I'm playing on very hard or something. Oh my goodness. Reload real quick. Say hello. Okay. Oh, I really gotta just disable that at this point, honestly. Come on. How much ammo do you have? It's almost like we're playing with different rules or something. But computers never cheat in games, do they? It's a really action-packed start to this. I really didn't remember this at all. Maybe I should have. Hello. God, this does like no damage. Okay. Chinese pistol it is. Clean shot, the head just pops right off. Such a strange emphasis on the violence in this game. Okay. I'll take that. Okay. Axe might come in handy. I'm just gonna we're gonna drink again for a little bit. That was harrowing. That was difficult battle, but that's how we like it. I don't want to lean into the power fantasy, but this is definitely feels more like a shooter than a survival horror than I remembered. Although obviously, you know, resource management is important in this game and in survival horror, so you do have that element, I suppose, but it also doesn't necessarily, you know, it doesn't necessarily feel like. Repair that. Repair my hunting rifle again. Yeah, I'll just keep using this for a second. It's not framed as scary, more just like an onslaught of enemies that we must defeat. I can't believe they didn't trigger that. I should have just put it on the floor. Shotgun shells, another shotgun, that's really good actually. And that too, we're just gonna loot. Well, I mean, he locked us in here, so. And now that we've beaten them. Okay, I'm gonna repair the other shotgun that I have. I might actually equip that just for a second, just in case anyone catches us by surprise, because no doubt they will attempt. I'll tell you the one good thing about him locking the door means that the dogs should surely survive. Okay, we got one taker. Hello? Are you hiding? Are you like... Oh, unique animation. I almost wasn't expecting that. See, why does that do like no damage?
Return to dust.
Return to dust. It's like your catchphrase or something. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, the shotgun is not as good as I remembered. Okay. Maybe The hunting rifle remains our best bet, but we are going to run out of ammo pretty fast. These guys all have like iron-plated skulls. They're like wearing exoskeletons or something. Or not. It's not an exoskeleton if it's wearing internal power armor or something. Okay, that was good. That was a lot of damage. Quickly reload. Okay, one down again. We got just one more to go on this little wave before we can go drink some more out of the sink. But yeah, you can sort of see what I mean in that this is more of a, you know, shooter than anything else at the moment. Just an onslaught of enemies that are attacking. I guess you could argue that they're sort of framed like zombies or something, and that they can't be reasoned with, but these are still like human beings. Oh my goodness, this does no damage. You have been hit. Good observation skills. Oh my goodness. I've been hit as well. That hurt a lot. So yeah, locked into mandatory combat is not the vibe right now. Okay. It's gotta be... Is this a better weapon? I use the axe. Yeah, that is a much better weapon. I use that instead of the crummy little knife. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We're restoring law and order to this troubled wasteland. Yes, that's the reasoning my character is going to use. Already the sanity is slipping. Okay, so they crashed through here. We got some ammo, railway spikes, energy cells. Still no like actual bullets that we need. Bonnet, some casual wear. Definitely take those. Whoops. Gotta love this engine's physics. Never change. Fallout 3, never change. Okay, pork and beans. Anyone else in here? Why does no one... This guy just not clean up his house or something? Catch. Catch again. Are these people obsessed with the fruit? Are you serious? I hear them say... I feel like I heard them say punga. Yes. Okay, just that I'll feed it, not that they like worship it or something. I was gonna say this, you know, it's surely got to be like a nicer plant that you could. Although I suppose if it's life-giving and nourishing, I understand. Just you and me. Yeah, you're not really doing very well with that. Yeah, I always thought Fallout had obviously a complicated, shall we say, relationship to native cultures, and this representation just really isn't doing it for me, and that they're just violent, permanently violent people who, you know, are there savages to be put down. And as far as I remember, that relationship that we have to them in this particular expansion isn't complicated in any way, which is a shame. Okay, the hunting rifle, we'll get that out again. The axe is really good though. I'm glad we got an axe. It does feel satisfying to own it. How many of you are there? Oh no. 2 critical hits in a row. What are you going to do about that? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's always fairly consistent. Just in these later ones, there's always, or in Fallout 3 in particular, I feel like has a very bad attitude towards that kind of thing. What if we maybe take out the leg? Oh my goodness, you suck, come on. Should have saved as well. They're like just bullet sponges, they're just bullet sponges. Stop it. This is obscene. Land both of these. Land both of these. Come on. Thank you. One more. Oh my god. Okay, and there's the most dangerous one, the one with the gun. We are going to frag mine them. Going to use everything that we have at our disposal. And we're going to draw them through. Going to crouch down. Come in here. Come in here. Come on. Don't tell me you're smart enough to recognize there's a mine there. That's just unfair. Oh, what's she gonna do? Are you just stuck? Or are you actually intelligent? These are the questions I ask of all AI. Maybe they were smart enough to avoid that. Oh, yeah, I think they were. Damn. I do not remember that. I don't remember them being that adaptable. Okay. I'm gonna have to get clever with this, I think. Yeah, they've taken no damage so far. And they're like a bullet sponge as well. Let's shut this door. I'll wolf down some water real quick. Also, can I secure my position with a mine? Oh shit. But I mean, like, yeah, I guess I am making it into an experience more reminiscent of a horror, where I think as I see it in relation to Fear and Hunger, right? Where every enemy feels like a legitimate challenge, like it does make you respect the game a bit more. Why do they have so much health? Oh, there we go, knocked it out of their hands, nice. Take time to equip it, and whew. I say why do I have so much health as I'm like espousing like how good it is that they have so much health now. HGA, you just can't have it both ways, you know. Make up your damn mind. Okay. Fully healed. I feel like there was at least one more. I feel like I saw another one coming through the barricade, but I don't think they came down to follow me. So the question will be how tough they are. Okay, we'll save again now that we're back in this room. Really left a bloody trail in our wake here. And the leather armor, can we repair that at all? There's nothing we can repair that with, unfortunately. And yeah, we can't, not good enough at repairing to do anything. Can't believe we spent all our money to go on vacation here of all places.
It looks like an hurry and seal that hole from the attic. If you don't have any grenades, then see if there's something nearby you can shoot that will explode.
Okay, good thing I have just a few bullets left. There you go. Oh, there's a breach in the east wing too, that's good. Can we deal with this one together? Come on. Sexy sleepwear, always important to have some of that. And get some more so we can repair it later. Empty whiskey bottle. Hi there.
Job blocking off that hole. Hurry and get in here. Looks like they're about to breach from the east wing.
Yeah, no problem.
There's a tiny matter of a home invasion that I'm trying to repel.
Yeah, well, I'm risking your life my life for a complete stranger, so like, show a little bit of gratitude. Come on. At least he's helping me out this time. Keep the dogs safe. Let's go on with the axe. Just get in there, you know. Whoa. Maybe for me it's just the framing of them as tribals rather than raiders. Maybe that feels kind of uncomfortable. Think of, they've just been raiders. It's, drawing this explicit comparison to actual tribal people and these like violent, single-minded maniacs. I bet there are gonna be a lot of enemies just like down here. And I have nothing. Okay. Yeah, what do you know? Okay, fragment. Catch. Oh shit. Let's boost our health again. This does no damage, my goodness. Okay, a little bit of damage there. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna use like all of my healing. Get out of here, get out of here. Okay, you stay down. Catch. My final act. Catch. Okay. We can do that again. Where were we? We were just going upstairs to shoot that again. And then, yep. Okay, we got this, we got this. Yeah, so this is us, yeah. We're looking pretty stylish, I think. And if we've suffered a lot of wounds and faith in our fellow man as fellow human being, it's been disestablished. So we shoot that and then grab this and the thing of wonder glue, because you never know when that might come in handy. Cool. Okay, that was the only thing I grabbed, I think.
Over here. Good job blocking off that.
A sniper rifle, eh? Should have gone this way before. More mines too, that's really good. Okay. Drop that and just, yeah. Okay, and then I think, yeah, we're gonna try this. I'm gonna try the sniper rifle. I feel like wasting it all on these people is kind of, it's gonna be a bit reductive, bit of a waste, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, yeah, that does a lot of damage. The critical hit does a lot of damage.
Keep firing.
You know what? If I don't get any XP even for a killing blow, then what's the point? You deal with it. You guys, you got it. I guess yeah. We'll see. We'll see how the game establishes these characters later on. No, nothing in here. You got it. You're doing fine. Fine. I'll save the dogs. I don't want Fricky or Gary to die. So, and then the floor will collapse. Oh. Okay, we've got a lot of mines this type, so maybe I... Okay, so what's in there? I'll take this, take all of that. Okay. And then... What are the mines? Okay, and then switch back to this for a second. Oh my goodness, that axe. Very bad, very bad. I should have saved, I should have saved. Can I get out of here? Holy shit, I don't think I can. Oh. Help me. Help me. You're not help, are you? Oh my god. Oh, that's not good.
Look what we have here.
Okay, so we do have to clear out these guys first. Question is how we do that without being instantly murdered. Back off, back off. Shit. It's like yelling like a mad woman now into space. Okay, did that kill them? Nope. Come on.
It's gonna blow!
And then maybe the axe, maybe the axe. Just you and me. Oh wait, you're still alive. I was gonna say, didn't think that would take you down so easily. Okay, used so many resources there, that wasn't even funny. Okay. Was that all my grenades, or did I don't think I wasn't really paying attention. I was just kind of throwing grenades and hoping for the best, so I guess I must have run out. Okay. Switch back to the hunting rifle, for which I have a little bit of ammo. I'm gonna make a better save than that one. And then I'm going to hope and pray. What like level of XP am I at? How do I see that again? XP at the top. I'm close to the level up there. Let's do the same thing. We'll soften them up with a frag mine. Or two. Or three. Or four. Okay, that basically takes care of you. You people just have no... I think that's what concerns me about... Because I remember the raiders that I cleared out, that I said I cleared out. They have survival instincts, at least some. Like if they get too low on health, they do run away. Come on. Who's my girlfriend in the tuxedo? Kinda need some help. Oh my... Okay, out of ammo again. Repair. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. The reload animation gets me every time. Missed. Okay. Damn. Gotcha. Okay, I think that gives me a level up too. Sure does. Okay. Need some more of that. What else has been useful so far? Explosives has actually been useful. Medicine. I feel like, yeah. We just need... We need a lot of everything, really. Say that, and then... educated, more skill points. Maybe we just grab this, I think. Make us immediately more effective. Okay, we fought our way through that wave. There was going to be more though, almost certainly. And we've used a lot of our good resources just getting this far. Some more things here that we can actually use. Oh. They just didn't announce themselves. Okay. What was that? Oh, there you are. Okay. So yeah, they just didn't announce themselves at all. So grab that. And really, there's no sink yet to drink from, so I'm really relying on these stim packs, which I'm burning through at an incredible rate. Okay, yeah. Sniper battle like this just isn't the way to go, I don't think. But I'm sort of, yeah, I'm running out of tricks here, unless I use the stealth boy to just get all the way past them. If we have some of that. Boost our health a little bit. Kinda angry my default female character looks. She's pissed. Oh. Just, yeah, every fight is just me conceding ground and running around in circles. But yeah, they always, it's the same pattern every time, isn't it? Okay, that was a really good shot. One more. You're the one who's returning to dust today, my friend. Yes, it might be me immediately afterwards. Potato chips. Hello. These people made out of iron. Well, up until a certain point. It is always funny, like, considering hit points is like an abstract concept of just like there is a certain amount of damage that your head can take until it just becomes just slightly too much and then it explodes. Because of course that's how it works in real life as well. No, I just don't trust that she won't miss that shot for me. My weapon is broken. That is not what I need from my only, like, reliably working gun. And this does, like, no damage anymore. Okay, gotta hope that makes her less accurate. And it doesn't. Still landed that, just like it was nothing. Really, you're gonna go with that line again, huh? Okay. Okay, gotta land the shot, really. And there hasn't been a lot of narrative here. Just been a lot of blowing things up, which, if all of the YouTube video essays that I've watched about Fallout 3 or anything to go by, yeah, this is fairly accurate. It's not as narrative heavy as my younger, more naive, less educated self believed. But even then I was like, I don't know about the story, you know, even if I did still enjoy it on some level. Okay, is there a sink in this kitchen? Don't be absurd. There is a Brahmin steak that's been left out and some iguana bits. That'll do, right? In the pantry, take all of that. We're just decimating this guy's supplies. But you know, if it wasn't me, it was going to be them who'd take it all anyway. So he's got to make do. He's going to keep the house. I don't want the house. Too much maintenance, you know. We're going to save again here. We link up with him again. Don't be ridiculous. We're going to have to fight even more of these people. Do I feel the same about New Vegas in terms of the narrative, you mean? You know, it's New Vegas. I have I think an increasingly complicated relationship with, considering I wrote a significant amount of my of a thesis on it, which exposed, I think, a number of the weaknesses, that it has. But like, those are weaknesses that it inherited specifically from Fallout 3 and its game engine, I think. Like the first-person viewpoint, I think, inherently foregrounds like violence, I think, and it's no fault of New Vegas's that is the framework it was working with, and the framework obviously that remains very popular. But I think simply by having this structure, you have this increased capacity for violence, which often I think ends in fairly uncritical readings of the game when you're not engaging with the environment or the narrative on that deeper level that I think the game deserves. Oops. Okay, right. This is where I fell through. Oh, how did you snipe me from there? And yeah, obviously, like what I've played so far of this foregrounds a lot of those problems, in that, you know, you're fighting this sort of unnamed monolithic entity of tribals who simply exist to attack the named NPCs and threaten civilization in some way, which is, of course, you know, fairly problematic. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to use all of these. Drink, eat this. My goodness, and you're still... Does that answer your question? Sorry, I feel like I missed that question when it popped up, so apologies if I didn't immediately respond to that, and the moment, and the moment faded. But I hope that answers your question. Yeah, in that there's a lot. Like I love New Vegas, but also I don't view it as this untouchable bastion of video game writing that I used to, because it does so much with the framework that it has. But I think perhaps it could do better than the simple, like, than the Fallout 3 framework. Just because it does privilege murder more than might be necessary from a story which at its heart is about a player exploring an area and discovering what political ideology they can relate to most in that area. I think like that's an inherently interesting question that the game sets up, and it does very well. Like don't get me wrong, it does very well with that, but just can't provide the same detail. Watching while getting ready to sleep, nice. I hope you sleep well. I hope this is putting you to sleep with all the combat that I'm doing, and I'm hoping I can stream more consistently from this point on. I always say that, but there's always been something that's got in the way. But I really am trying my best. So I'm happy to be around to facilitate getting ready to sleep, at least. Okay, we can surely now that's we've dealt with the majority of them. We must have killed like 20-30 people already. Is there a stat for that in this game? People killed 32. We're a good person. Look at that little angelic. Is the Pip-Boy like just telling us what we want to hear? It's a neural network that's like, don't worry, yes, of course you're a good person. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Okay. There's one more person who will just kill us immediately. We have like no healing items left. I should have taken medics a long time ago. I just realized. Okay, they're right over there. And there's, oh my, that's creepy. Okay, body is just standing. Okay, where did they come from? Ammo. Railway spikes. Another hunting rifle. Can I sneak around, or are they just gonna... They're just gonna come out of nowhere again. So here's the survival aspect coming in, and yep, they just spot me no matter what. That's what I get for playing on very hard. Run. Oh, grenades, thank goodness. Okay, and first aid, thank goodness. Okay. So it's really me using all the resources I have to their fullest potential. That doesn't open. Wait, what? Out of ammo. This one's for you, buddy. Enjoy. Whoa. Okay. I think I did it. I wasn't intending to, but I think I did it. Okay. The front door is unlocked as well, by the way. Did you want to do anything about that, or?
If you have any mines, now's the time to use them. They could come in through any of the boarded up doors at any second.
No, I don't have anything left. Oh, you boarded up the door though. That's a good idea. I'm glad I have you back, and I'm glad I have your auto turrets as well. Anybody outside?
Any second now. Get ready.
That you barely gave me any time. Come on, tell them to wait. Give me another 5 seconds. Come on.
Here they come. Second floor on the right.
How did you? Right, you got your cameras. Okay, just okay. This is the Fallout 3 intelligence that I remembered. No, the shooting the dogs. Okay, but the dogs are fine. They're essential NPCs. That's That's survival horror, isn't it? Look at that. Oh. Oh my goodness. The game crashed. Are you serious? Good thing I just saved. Okay. And that's also Fallout 3 for you, isn't it? Okay, I have another 5 minutes, which I will use to see if I can gather any more resources from downstairs, but I feel like I successfully looted everything. It's empty. I just think, yeah, like most of the stuff is just useless without ammo, and that's what I'm lacking. But I feel like I can almost, I don't know, I can take shelter in here at least to some degree. I think that is the most horrifying thing, yes. Just continual crashes, bugs. It will never change, I suspect it will never change. Yeah, I feel like I can just like hide and let all of the automated turrets and stuff deal with them. And the plan is I'm gonna play some more. Hopefully gonna play some more very early tomorrow, and then I'll play some more the day after that too. So hopefully we can just like breeze through it, and I can re-experience what I was reminded to be quote unquote survival horror, and we can see whether that's true or not. Again, I wouldn't plan on playing much Fallout 3 after this, but maybe if there was something else I was reminded of. I'd certainly want to play through New Vegas on stream, because I feel like I do want to unpack some of my thoughts after spending so much time thinking about it and researching it from an academic perspective. I would certainly be interested in interrogating that, I think. I'll let them deal with that, I think. Because, yeah, no ammo, just nothing. I'll throw a grenade, I suppose. Catch. Sorry about your dogs, they're unconscious now, but I trust they'll be fine. Where's my shotgun? Do I have? No. I wish that, yeah, I really wish they hadn't broken. Got one bullet left in this. One shell. Hello. Did I miss? Are you serious? What are you... And another glitch. And another glitch. Incredible. I feel like this is such a perfect place to leave it. Tomorrow, oh, no, okay, that's fine. I escaped. I escaped, okay. I was so glad we don't have to, like, watch this again tomorrow. Is that everybody? Did we do it? They're at the front door. Who could have seen that coming? And I got a minigun as well, oh my goodness. He must have, like, destroyed an entire settlement of people who are attacking. I'd love to know why they're attacking. I hope we get answers from this guy. I really hope we get answers. Come here. And the other thing I was, thinking of playing, I was wondering if I should try a strategy game on stream at some point. Probably be next year, I suppose, but I feel like that would be a fun way to unwind. Play through an old favourite or something. An Age of Empires campaign or a Total War campaign or something. That's what you get for messing with immortal dogs. Yep, look at that, just straight back up. Cool, at last. You're glad that's over, huh? Okay. Alright, yes, at last. At last we did it. Okay. Now, next time, so immediately tomorrow, we're going to chat to this guy. But for now, I have another meeting to head off to, so thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy, and I hope this, as I always say, I hope this signals the start of me actually streaming consistently. But who the heck knows at this point? My goodness, I'm very apologetic, but I will see everybody very, very soon, I hope, and I hope you sleep well. Cameron Soup. All the very best. Thank you for tuning in.